So y'all, I have something really embarrassing to admit. I was going through and adding links to everything that I talked about in the video, and then I did the fangirl portion. Well, I technically did the fangirl portion first, and I realized I didn't go over that portion in my video, y'all. So I'm coming back at you with fangirl. 2 videos, one day. Who knew? Uh, Situate 42. Uh, I went and watched your video, and on video number 2 on the Night in the Shire pattern, love your library, by the way. Wish I had seen in the library, but I love the door to your library. The back stitching on A Night in the Shire, though, keeps me from ever wanting to try and do that pattern. It's super pretty. It's a great pattern. Too much back stitching. Off the Grid Needle Arts, she is one of my favorites. She's Canadian. I love her. She's amazing. Jan Hicks Creates, hashtag give love, get love. I love that, and the fact that she did it in rainbow is amazing. And she does beautiful work, and she lives in Hawaii, and she has great pictures of Hawaii, so go check her out. Blitz Stitch, he is another male YouTuber. Very interesting videos. There was a collab done recently on fibers, and if y'all haven't checked that out, y'all should check that out. He was part of that collab, and that's how I discovered him. Lindy Stitches. So in my first video, which I didn't post because it messed up, I mentioned her, and she came out with a pattern recently, and she did, I can't remember the name of the pattern, but it was, I can't remember the name of the pattern, but the character on there, the person, was African American, and she stated in her video that she knew that that could hinder sales, but that she did it because it felt right to her, and for that, like, I totally admire her, and one day we'll own one of her patterns. However, I'm broke right now, so it ain't gonna happen right now, but still, that's kind of amazing. The next is Kia B. Kia B gave me a shout out, I believe, I think. Either that or I just saw her comment or something. But she does videos with her husband, and that's amazing, and he stitches, and I'm waiting for the day that all their boys stitch, because they're going to see something that their dad did and just think that that's really cool, and because they see their dad stitching, it's no longer just a female hobby, it's not a girly thing, it's a masculine thing too, which is great. Mischievous Stitcher, I watched her tutorial on pin stitching, and I'm sure I talked about it in Flosstube number 3. This will be Flosstube 3.5. And Carolyn Mazio, both of them, I watched their videos on pin stitching. Both of them are great. Carolyn Mazio actually did examples on Ada and linen of the pin stitch, and then shows you how to do it, but also shows a drawn diagram on what she's doing. So it's a really in-depth video. She took a lot of time to prep for that, and I really admired it, and it was a great insight, and I've been using it, so I'm super excited. And then the last one, she's now one of my new favorites. She hasn't beat Coffee Stitcher yet, but she is one of my favorites. It's 2 Martini Stitcher. She was totally having a drink while she was filming, and I love that. I'm not there yet, but one day. And she had great work, and I love the fact that she talked about her mistakes and patterns, because we're all human. We all make mistakes, and she was talking about how that's just part of it, and it really is. So it's absolutely amazing. She sent me a shout out too, and I had to go back and watch her video because somebody told me that that's how they discovered me, and I fell in love with her video. So I hope you got your hot water heater fixed. Anyway, I'm horrible with names. I don't remember all the names, their actual names, but I do know their YouTube names, so go check them out. And, you know, keep stitching.